so much media coverage. So many people have an opinion now on Kim Davis. How do you think you've come out of it today? Villain or heroine?
Just depends on if you love God or not, which side I'm on.
What do you think the public perception is of you now? Do you feel like most people are with you or not?
I get mail and phone calls saying that they support me, praying for me, you know, just really wanting to encourage me. And then, you know, I get emails, hate emails. We get vile stuff in our mail from people who oppose, you know, my views. So I guess it just depends on what side of the argument you're on as to whether, you know, you treat me good or you treat me bad, or you think I'm a villain, or if you think I'm, you know, just someone that God is using.
Was there, after the Supreme Court ruling on gay marriage and the order that you had to issue the licenses, was there a moment, do you remember a moment where you said to yourself, no, I'm not doing that?
Megyn, I started in January. After I got elected, I wrote every legislator and every senator that we have in our state, while they still had time to get legislation on the floor for this year, begging them, beseeching them to get legislation on the floor to protect clerks like myself and many others who had religious objections, moral conflicts with this issue. I got one response.
So you knew, I mean, if ultimately your efforts to get an accommodation were either ignored or failed. And that moment that we see in the videotape where the couple asks you for the license, and you were not issuing licenses to any couples, gay couples, straight couples, that was, you know, the equal treatment that you were giving. Was that the first time you had denied a license to a gay couple?
No.
Okay, so it had been happening for how many days?
That was probably their 5th time in.
That same couple?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so they knew what the answer was going to be?
Yes, they did.
And do you believe they were looking for a confrontation?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. There was a media swarm around them, and, you know, that's what it was all about.
Did you understand in that moment the consequences of saying no, that it could ultimately lead to you going to jail?
Sure, I have weighed the cost of this.
Did that enter your mind, though, jail?
Yeah.
Wow. So you understood that
Most definitely.
If I stand by this, I might be going away for a while.
Yeah.
But did you ever think it would actually happen, Kim?
In America in 2015? No. I mean, you know, have we come to a place that we can't accommodate everybody, that we can't agree to disagree and still have respect for each other? You know? For me, you know, just like that video showed, it's never been a gay or lesbian issue for me. It has been about upholding the Word of God and how God defined marriage from the very beginning of time.
So when the legal challenges wound up not going in your favor, many people have asked, why not just resign at that point?
If I resign, I lose my voice. Why should I have to quit a job that I love, that I'm good at? You know, I've been an county employee and served the public well for over 26 years before I got elected. You know, it just comes back to, you know, they can accommodate for all sorts of other issues. And we ask for one simple accommodation, and we cannot receive it. I mean, it just doesn't seem right.
What religious doctrine or belief is it that you feel compels you not to do this?